Previously on Diaries of a Dancer.
Somebody slashed my tires. I don't know who did it. Like, he was bombing anything. I was like, oh my gosh. Like,
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's
it was
smallest
just too much. Like, he just wanted to argue and cry and take these flowers off our coffee table. I'ma beat they blank.
Get him off me!
Y'all, the police done got behind us. He thinking once you got beat up, you would shut up. Y'all, this man did not shut up. He would not shut up.
Can't focus on me. Baby, can you focus?
Hey y'all, welcome back to Diaries of a Dancer. It's your girl Candy, and what's up? Okay y'all, before y'all get on this video, I already know I haven't been on YouTube or on my page for a minute. Not too much, okay? As y'all can see, baby, you see the nails, I've been going through it. I'm gonna let y'all look, cause it's too much. It's too much I gotta tell y'all. Like, if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all know I've been going through it. It's been some shit. It's been some things going on. I'm trying not to cuss y'all. It's been some things going on that I gotta tell y'all about. Like, at first I was like, dang, like, should I talk about this on my YouTube channel? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it on my YouTube channel, because at the end of the day, this is something it's something that I don't know, I just want to talk about because it's crazy, y'all, and it just went left real quick. Okay, but before I do that, y'all, I do have a package from a company engineered by Dre. I'm also gonna tag them below. They sent me a shirt in a small, oh, it's so windy outside, y'all, so don't be judging me. It's so windy. But this is the shirt, and this is the back that says I only work with friends. Now, if y'all do want to purchase this shirt, or y'all want to see me with it on, I will wear it in a few days from now, y'all. I just haven't been outside because I've been going through some things, but this shirt is pretty cute. Like, this is cute. I'm definitely gonna be outside wearing this. Definitely gonna be outside wearing it. Just give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. But yeah, so thank you for the shirt. I'll be tagging them below, and I would try it on, but y'all, not right now. I gotta get into the story, okay? We gotta talk about this. Okay, got y'all popcorn, y'all drinks, liquor if you need it, and tune in, cause oh my god, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna be real open with y'all about everything. I'm not gonna lie to y'all about nothing. I'm gonna be 100 with everything I talk about on my page. I'm gonna basically, like I said, this is Diaries of a Dancer, so I'm gonna give y'all the real 100, no BS about what be going on in my life. Okay, y'all, so I've been dating this guy for about almost 2 years, right? And we break up, we get back together, we break up, we get back together, right? So we was getting into it on my birthday, right? So I'm like, okay, like, I just went ahead and, like, we went ahead and broke up with it right before my birthday, like a week, or like, it was like 7 to 10 days right before my birthday, whatever. And I'm like, whatever, F him, whatever, all that. So I'm outside, y'all. I'm at the club every night. You know, I done found me a new little, I'm not gonna say a new nigga, but I was just like outside, like doing shit I probably had a business doing, like outside every night, whatever. I want to say, like, me and him was still getting into it or whatever. So I'm like, okay, so I guess he not finna be around for my birthday. So they really made me mad. So y'all, I had did like a photo shoot. If you didn't see my photo shoot, I'll upload a picture in this video so y'all can see it. But I did like a cute, like, Jordan photo shoot for my birthday, because my real name is Jordan, and then I turned 23. So yeah, I used that photo, and I used that photo to do like a flyer for my birthday, and I had a party at the club I was working at. So y'all, this guy or whatever, we're gonna give him a name. His name gonna be Brandon. Okay, Brandon, he a light-skinned dude. Brandon's light-skinned, okay? Brandon is light-skinned, like light-skinned to where he looks white with freckles. Okay, boom. So Brandon, I've been on Brandon, not like fully, but we've been cordial. Like, I've always been my dude. He always had a girl. No weird type of situation. Like, we just always been cool, you know, like cordial. And Brandon raps cars. Like, he raps cars in Dallas. So a lot of people, you know him, whatever, for rapping cars. So Brandon comes to the club. Now, mind y'all, my birthday party for my birthday, whatever, was on Friday. He came to the club on the Thursday, and I was dancing for a customer, and I saw him. I was like, "Hey, Brandon," and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "What are you doing here?" And he was like, "Oh, I came for your birthday party." And I was like, "Oh, well, it's tomorrow. It's not today." And then he was like, "Oh, well, I'll still tip you for your birthday." I was like, "All right, cool." So I want to say, after that night, I had like my birthday party that Friday, and then Saturday I hung out, and then Sunday came. Sunday, Brandon hit me up because I posted that I was gonna have a pool party for my birthday at my house. So Brandon calls me. He's like, "Hey, can I come to the pool party?" I'm like, "Yeah, bring a bottle," whatever, right? So Brandon comes, we hang out or whatever, we get cool, like we just started hanging out way more, whatever, right? So me and him, I had went to work or whatever. And then my club that I worked at the time closed at 2. So we had decided to go to another club after that. So we like literally getting drunk and lit, whatever. So that Sunday night, I passed out. Like I was passed out drunk. And he took me home, whatever, right? I literally was so passed out drunk, like I passed out on my rug, like face down in my rug. Like I was drunk, y'all. So when I woke up in the morning, I'm thinking that he would have been gone. Y'all, Brandon was still in my house. So at the time, I'm like, okay. So I'm asking him, I'm like, like, I thought you would have, like, thank you for making sure I'm good, but I thought you would have went home. He was like, well, I didn't want to leave your door unlocked. I'm like, oh, okay, well, all right. And we were just talking or whatever. And then he was like, you want to go eat or whatever? And if y'all don't know, I have a favorite restaurant in Dallas, and it's called Escalating. They got lamb chops, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes. Yeah, I'm a fat girl. I like to eat. So he was like, "You want to go eat at Esquina?" I was like, "Yes, I want to go eat at Esquina." What you mean? So y'all, we get to my car, right? We drive out the parking lot, right? Y'all, my tire pressure thing came on, right? I'm gonna show y'all a picture on this video. Somebody slashed my tires. I don't know who did it. I don't know why. I don't know when, but somebody slashed my tires. I thought my ex had did it. We're gonna give him a name. His name gonna be, well, y'all can know his name. His name Ken. Or some people call him Hub. So I called my ex. I'm like, "Ken, did you keep my car? No, not keep my car. Did you slash my tires or whatever?" And he like, "No." I'm like, "Boy, yes the hell you did." And he like, "No, I didn't." I'm like, "Yes, you did, whatever." And then Brandon like, "Don't worry about it. Like, I'm gonna buy you a new tire or whatever." So he bought the new tire, and we still go out to eat at the Esquina. And so then, y'all, me and Brandon start hanging out like every single day. I didn't even peep it at first, but y'all, he was at my house every single day. And after a week, I had got tired. I'm like, okay, bro, like, now he did have his own place to stay, but it just seemed like he always was, like, at my house trying to be around all that. Then he gonna tell me, like, oh, like, that he finna go to jail on August 17th. I'm like, boy, what the hell? Like, okay, like, at the time, I'm like, okay, whatever, like, I'm like, he was so sweet. Like, he was buying me anything I want, opening all my doors, taking me out to eat to my favorite restaurants, putting gas in my car, buying tires, y'all. I was like, oh yeah, I done found the one. I don't even like light skinned men, but I was like, yeah. I'm like, he doing everything that needs to be done. We was cool, like the relationship was cool, But then I just kept feeling like claustrophobic, like he always was at my house. Y'all, then he started bringing clothes over, then y'all, he brought the PS5 over. Y'all know when a man brings a PS5 over, y'all already know what time it is. I was like, oh my God, like this getting too crazy. So I tried to talk to him. Tell him like, basically like I tried to nicely tell him like I wasn't ready for a relationship. Like I like him, but I wasn't ready to like, for him to be all in my personal space and stuff. Like, it was just too much. And he was like, I thought he took it well, but then he ended up like texting me that he was drunk, and then came to my job ordering 6 shots at a time. He got really sloppy drunk at my job. I had to get him to my house or whatever so he can like leave the club because he was drunk. It was embarrassing. I was at work. So we get to my house, y'all, and I'm telling him like, bro, you're drunk. Like, take a shower, lay down. He didn't want to take a shower. He tripping, all that. I was trying to argue, right? So I'm like, man, because at the time, the next day, I had to go to court at like 8:30 in the morning. And it's like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So I'm like, bro, I don't got the time to argue and fight and deal with your drunkenness. Like, you know, he knew I had court. So that's what made me mad. I'm like, bro, you know I had to go to court. Like, why would you sit up there and be getting drunk, all this extra stuff, and you know I got to get up early in the morning. So whatever. So I take a shower and I ignore him. I take a shower, right? I get out the shower, he laid in the bed or whatever. So I'm thinking he's asleep. I get in the room, he get up, he go in the living room. Y'all, he's sitting on the rug, crisscross applesauce, shaking. I'm like, what the heck? Like, what's wrong with you now? So I'm asking him, like, what's wrong? So anyway, y'all, so yeah, he on the couch. Not on the couch, he was on my rug, like, sitting crisscross applesauce. And he was like, I feel like you don't care about me. I feel like you don't like me. I feel like you don't give a F about me. I feel like I'm a secret. I was like, oh my gosh, like.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Whatever. So I'm like, oh my God. I just didn't know what to do. Like, I was like, this is too much. And I'm like, how do you feel like you're a secret? And y'all, tell me. Y'all, I was posting this man on my page. And everything. Like, I tripped out. I know. I lost my P card for real. I really tripped out. I was doing too much. Like, I tripped out. But, like, he was spoiling me and treating me all nice and stuff. So I'm like, okay, yeah. Like, I like the energy. So, boom. I'm like, how you feel like you're a secret? Like, I literally post you every day. Like, what are you talking about? Like, not every day, but you be on my story and stuff. Like, people know. You know what I'm saying? And he like, I don't know. He was just tripping. Y'all, I swear, if one more person come outside, I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyway, y'all, so boom. So what happened? Anyway, y'all, so he just crying and doing too much. I couldn't take it. Like, it was just too much. Like, baby, you doing too much. I'm not used to that. My man, my ex, he not like that. Like, he a real, I can't even say the word, but he a real ninja, baby. We don't do all that crying, you know what I'm saying, baby? So I'm not used to that. So he was just crying. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was trying to be, you know, supportive, but he just was doing too much. So anyway, y'all, I'm like, man, forget this. I'm finna go lay down. Like, I'm tired. I gotta go to court in the morning. I'm finna go lay down. So I get in the bed. I just ignore him. I'm laying down or whatever, right? So then he finally go and lay down too. Y'all, my phone dinged one time, and it was an Alibaba notification. This boy got up, went to my closet, sat down, crisscross applesauce, called his mom, was crying. Oh, you don't got to deal with me. Da, da, da. I was like, oh, hell no. Like, boy, this is too much. Like, y'all, it was just too much. Like, he just wanted to argue and cry. And I was just like, nah, we not doing this. Like, this not it. So, y'all, I'm not gonna cap. I literally put my AirPods in, turned up some rain sounds on his behind, and I went to sleep. Like, boy, I gotta go to court in the morning. Like, you tripping? So yeah, when I woke up in the morning, I went to court or whatever. And when I was at the courthouse, I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to him because this not it. Like, this is over with. Like, this is too much, you know. So when I came back to the house, he had bought me some flowers. Like, ooh, damn. Okay, cool. Y'all, tell me why he came back, whatever. He wanted to talk. And I ain't feel like talking just yet. I was like, let me just take a nap. Like, I need space. You know, whatever. So he left, right? He left. Tell me why I get a text message, right? Oh my God, y'all. This is how toxic my ex is. So I get a text message, and the text message was like that I had some flowers at the door. Y'all, I go to the door. The flowers say Jordan, and then it says my ex last name. I'm like, oh my God, he is so toxic. So then it said on the note, y'all, I kid you not, it said on the note, it was like, whoever take these flowers off our coffee table, I'ma beat they blank. You know? Yeah, I can fill in the blanks. I don't want to cuss on here. So I was like, oh my God. So I called my homeboy. I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I just like, this boy's finna cry. Like, my ex done sent me these flowers. Like, if I tell this boy the truth, he's gonna lose his mind. He gonna cry. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I text my ex over there. I'm like, boy, like, you really disrespectful. Like, you. So then he basically was like, I don't care. Like, you mine. Like, you my girl. Da, da, da. I was like, oh my God. So y'all, he was like, I'm finna pull up. You know, he called me again. It was like, oh, unlock the top lock. And I was like, what? And he's like, just playing. I'll be there in 10 minutes. I was like, boy, whatever. So I hung up on him. Y'all, I took a nap, wake up. Mind you, Brandon's still gone. I woke up from my nap, right? Because my phone was ringing. I answered the phone. My ex Ken told me something. He outside at the pool. I'm like, boy, what the hell? So he told me something. I'm outside. Look out your window. He said something. Bring a bottle of water too. It's hot outside. I'm like, what the hell? So I go outside, talk to him. I sit down. He like, I'm like, what you want? Like, what's up? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? He talking about some, that ninja need to be out your house by tonight. Like, I'm gonna give him till tonight to get out your house. Like, he will not need to be in our house. That's our house. I'm like, you was delusional. Like, you was crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, it turned me on a little bit. Because I'm like, this man is crazy. So then he was like, if you don't get that man out that house, tell him I'm gonna black his eye. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you was not finna black this man eye. He like, I'm dead serious. Like, I'm gonna black that ninja eye. Like, he better be out your house by tomorrow morning, like tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh my God. So he leave, whatever. See, I had Brandon's location, so I could see that he was headed back to my house. So I told Ken, I was like, you need to leave. Like, just leave. I'll talk to him, like, just leave or whatever. So he finally did leave. So so I called my brother. I'm like telling my brother, like, oh my God, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Because both of them done sent me flowers. And then my ex done pulled up and basically told me, like, he needs to be out my house by tonight or he gonna black his eye. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. So he was like, you need to tell Brandon, like, tell him so he can be, you know, like, so he can have that, like, see what he on. So I'm like, all right. So, y'all, I tell Brandon, I'm like, hey, like, my ex popped up, you know, like, he was, he told me, like, basically, like, if you're not out my house by the night, like, he gonna black your eye. He was like, black who eye? Y'all, I kid you not, he got out the car, went in the house, grabbed a gun.
Oh my God, dog. Oh, hell, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
I said, what is you grabbing a gun for? Like, why is you grabbing a gun? This man said he want to black out. He didn't say he want to kill you or shoot you. He said he was going to black out. That's it. Why you grabbing a gun? Like, you scary. Like, I didn't like that. Y'all, the next thing he did was call his mama. He called his mama and was like, send me twin number. Send me twin number. I'm like, I'm looking at this boy like, boy, you was scary. And then I said, so what you finna do with that gun? Cause you're not finna shoot. Like, you're not, I already told my brother I'm not playing. Like, he better not think he finna shoot my ex. Like, he got me messed up. Like, I was not going for none of that. You feel me? So, yeah, like, y'all can fight all day long, but you're not finna shoot him though, baby. You're not finna shoot him. That's what you're not finna do. Brandon calls my ex Ken, and he was like, nigga, ninja, where you at? When I said, my ex not finna fight you. He just trying to get under your skin because he wants you to move around. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what my ex does, y'all. We'll break up. I'll try to talk to somebody new. He'll get them out the way, come back. I'll be like, okay. Like, on God, like, every time I try to get a new nigga or a new ninja and move on from him, he be like, we ain't playing that. Like, girl, you ain't going nowhere. Like, I'll be like, okay, whatever. So I told him, I said, you know, that's what he does. Like, he just run off my new man or whatever. And so he was like, oh, he not running me off. Or I was like, okay. So we got in the house, and I didn't tell him about the flowers. I just act like that sir got my brother had got me the flowers because I didn't want him to know that they came from my ex. Because, I'm not going to cap. The flowers Brandon bought me, and then the flowers Ken bought me. Ken, baby, you put money into them flowers. Thank you, Daddy. I love them flowers. They cute. So, I didn't want to throw away I'm not going to throw away my flowers. What you mean? So, they go back and forth. And he was like, my ex gonna say, yeah, ninja, did you like them flowers I sent? I was like, God dang, like, why you have to say that? So then Brandon turned towards me. He was like, those his flowers? He sent you them flowers? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, they just flowers. Like, he's like, you lied. That's foul, man. That's foul. So I'm hoping he finna get his stuff and leave or whatever. Like, he acted all crazy, snatched stuff out the wall. I'm like, okay. Y'all, I walked outside. Like, I'm not finna deal with this. I am not finna deal with this. I had already planned on going swimming. So I went and grabbed my swimsuit, my shades, and maybe a little hookah. Y'all, I went outside. He was going off on himself. I was not listening to that. And he gonna call me while I'm at the pool, telling me something, you need to get back in here and listen. I'm not finna listen to you crying and whining and yelling at me, boy. I don't care. My man sent me these flowers. Like, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? He sent me the flowers. I'm not getting rid of them. Like, them with the flowers. I like them flowers. So I was like, either you come swimming or what? Like, I'm not gonna argue with you all day. Like, what you wanna do? We can go swimming tonight. So he went ahead and came outside. We went swimming or whatever. But he was acting all dry. 2 days later, right? I'm still trying to like tell him nicely, like, I don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, my ex kind of like, I don't.
Thank you.
You gotta push that button then. Anyway, y'all, back to the story once again, because this is the second time somebody interrupted me. Anyway, y'all, back to the video. So, yeah, over the course of the days, I'm trying to figure out how to break up with this man, y'all. I don't want to be rude, but I'm just like, he gotta go. Like, this man, he cool and everything, but he gotta go. And I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I kind of kept him alone is because I don't care, y'all, but I'm gonna just be 100. He was like, you know, he was trying to buy me this Tory Burch purse that I really wanted to go with my slides. So I really was trying to wait till he did that. Then I was like, okay, then I'm gonna be done for real. Like, I'm like, y'all, cause I don't care what Boston Richard said. I like Tory Burch. I do. I had just got them new pink slides too. Yeah, I wanted the purse to match. Oh, did that sound bad? I don't care. Anyway. So yeah. So after a while, y'all, I just was sick of him. Like, he was always at my house every day, getting on my nerves, everything, like crying, whining. And it just wasn't giving no more. Like, it wasn't giving. Like, he wasn't just horrible, but I just wanted to be back with my ex. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, I'll be done with my ex for like 2 weeks, and then I'll be ready to go back home. So yeah. So it was a Sunday before last. I got drunk, right? I called my ex, right? I'm so wrong. I don't care though. I called my ex. I'm like, babe, I miss you. I want to come back home. Like, I don't want to be with this man. I'm finna tell him, you know? And mind you, Brandon was in the car because he insisted on taking me to work. Like, he never gave me space. Like, he was always around 24/7. Like, when I woke up, when I went to sleep, anything I wanted to do, like, he was just always around. It was so annoying. Like, boy, go do something. Like, for real. Like, back up. Anyway, so what happened? I called my ex, told him I'm finna tell Brandon I'm done. I don't want to be with him no more, right? So I do that, right? I got the phone with my ex, Ken. I get in the car with Brandon, right? Oh my God, y'all. Anyway. So I get in the car with Brandon, right? And I'm telling him, like, I don't want to be with you no more. You know, I don't think it's going to work. Like, I don't want to do this, you know? And he was like, oh, you drunk. You just saying that. I'm like, I'm not drunk. Like, I might be a little tipsy, but I know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So we was getting into it. I'm like, look, I'm telling you what I want. I don't want to be with you. Move around. Like, I don't want to, like, I like you. I think you're cool, but I don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just wouldn't understand that. He kept saying, oh, you drunk. Baby, I'm not drunk. Skedaddle, baby. It's time for you to go, baby. My man said he want me back home, so it is what it is, you know? So he just would not leave. He wants to argue and all that. So I walked outside over there. I had called my ex, Ken. He wasn't answering the phone. I'm like, boy, why is you not picking up this phone? Like, don't piss me off. So I texted him. I'm like, bro, answer the phone. So I went back in the house, took a shower, put on my gown, and Brandon steady talking. I'm like, okay, all right. Like, I'm just letting him talk. And my phone had slid under the bed. So I did not know my phone was ringing the whole time. So, y'all, I'm in the bed, Brandon on the opposite side of the bed. Brandon's phone rings. And I heard, and then he put it on speaker. And I heard Ken say, he was like, where Jordan at? Where Jordan at? He was like, what? He said, I ain't trying to talk to you. Where Jordan at? And he was like, she's right here. He's like, you called him? He started getting mad. I said, I sure did. Because, y'all, when I told this man I didn't want to be with him no more, or I didn't want to deal with him no more, he got mad and started getting all crazy and stuff. And I could already tell he was a little bipolar. So I was like, yeah, you a little psycho. Like, I might have to call some backup, baby, because I'm a woman and you're not going to be trying to, you know, you're not going to be trying to do none of that to me, baby. I'm good. So, yeah, I told him, I said, yeah, I did call my ex because I don't know what you want, baby. You're not finna hit me because you mad. I'm good. Like, I don't even play like that. So I got my shoes or whatever. I put my slides on real quick. I got my phone and I ran. I walked out the door, whatever. I walked out the door. I called my ex Ken. I'm like, babe. And he said something, yeah. He said, I'm on the way right now. I told him, he like, don't worry about nothing. I'm on the way. He need to be gone before the time I get there or whatever, right? Yo, I'm on the phone with him. Brandon followed me outside. Tell him, really? Really? You're on the phone with him? You're on the phone with him? Yes, baby, I am on the phone with him. What? That's my man. Like, that's my man. He already told you I was his girl. Like, I don't know. Like, I had already kind of told him myself I didn't want to be with him. So when my ex came through, I was just like, shoot, like, it is what it is. Like, I've already told him I didn't want to be with him multiple times. Like, take the hint, boy. Like, you wearing your welcome out. Like, why is you at my house every single day? Why? Doing too much, baby. Talking about, oh, I want to have kids and I forgot to tell y'all, this man said he loved me.
Hell no. Beat it.
Y'all know 3 days after that he was saying he loved me. Like, I love you. I'm like, boy, stop telling me that. Like, that's weird. That's another reason why I needed him to get gone. Cause why is you telling me you love me and you just met me? Like, you weird. That's weird to me. He like, so you gonna choose him or me? And I said, I'm gonna choose him. And he was like, bet. And he got his stuff. He went to the house, got his stuff, got in the car and drove off. And he was like, hey, you can go back in. I'm gone. I was like, all right, bye, peace. You know what I'm saying? So my ex came over to make sure I was good. He didn't even stay over. Like, he just came, make sure I was good. And he was like, hey, like, I'll call you tomorrow. Like, I just want to make sure you was all right. So, all right, cool. Y'all, I literally wake up the next morning, right? Because me and my ex was going to go, I think we was going to go eat or something. I can't remember. But I wake up the next morning and I go on Brandon's Instagram. He posting about my pregnancies. He's posting about stuff I went through personally. Like, he posted all my personal business. Like, it was really the fact that he talked about me being pregnant. Like, I don't know if y'all know or y'all remember. I don't know if I uploaded the video or not, but I was pregnant twice or whatever. I lost the first child and the second child or whatever. And he thought it would be funny to bring up my pregnancies. And they really did crush my little heart. And it hurt my ex heart because those are our pregnancies. Those are me and his pregnancies. So, like, after that, like, my ex wanted to fight him or whatever. So, y'all, my ex hit him up like, hey, like, the stuff you doing is out of pocket. Like, you finna have to fight. You gonna have to see me. He, like, tell Brandon, like, where you at? Like, we at your daddy house. Took a picture, boom. He said, don't worry, I'm pulling up. Now, mind you, my dude just said he wants to fight you. He didn't say he want to shoot you. He didn't say he gonna stab you, nothing. He just want to fight, right? So Brandon finally pulls up, right? And we at the stop sign watching him or whatever at his daddy house, right? He goes straight into the garage. He has a gun on him, right? And then he calls us like, where y'all at? Dude, we not done. We see you pulled up with a gun and your daddy, like, what? And he would not come out the garage. We asked him, we said, come outside. He like, nah, like, why you trying to come to the garage? Like, what are you coming to the garage? Like, why would you come out the garage? You being weird. So my dude was like, nah, we not even finna fight him. I'm not even finna fight him because he gonna try to pop me and get a self-defense charge, like, because we came onto their property, whatever. I was like, yeah, you right. So we left it alone. We left, right? Left it alone. Brandon texted my dude and was like telling him to meet him at my job to fight him. And my dude like, Ken, like, I'm not finna meet you at her job to fight you. Like, that's lame. Like for one, that's lame because you know that this girl worked there. Like, you trying to get her fired. So that night, that was like, I think that was like Monday night. That was like Monday night, I think. Or Tuesday night, I can't remember. I think it was Tuesday. So that happened Tuesday night. So we didn't go, y'all. If y'all look on my Instagram, we did like the tortilla challenge. We was doing a tortilla challenge with it. That's we was doing. We wasn't even worried about that man. So the next day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to work. Y'all, I kid y'all not. The club I work at closed at 2 o'clock, right? The club I work at closed at 2 o'clock. Y'all, he came in there like 12 o'clock. And then he came in there, he told me he had this ex or whatever. Now I knew he used to date this girl that she's a dance too, but she's like 38, almost 40. Like this girl's old, and I'm 23, and then Brandon's 26. So I'm like, boy, what is you doing with this old cougar? Like, that's weird. So whatever. So he brought his ex up there with him, and I just let my dude know. Like, I'm like, babe, I'm like, Brandon's up here. I don't know what he on. Like, I don't know what type of time he on. He being weird. Like, he not up here acting regular. Like, he usually go to the DJ booth, all that. Like, he's sitting up here, sitting by the door, sitting at the top door, sitting at the top bar, watching the door, like watching the entrance, like on some weird stuff. So he's like, okay, well, just ignore it. Like, don't worry about it, whatever. But just keep me posted on what's going on. I was like, all right. So y'all had to go on stage or whatever, but I had a hookah at my table. I come back to the table I was sitting at. They sitting at the table right next to me. But they got like 2 more people with them. They have another man and another girl with them, right? So I'm just sitting there smoking my hookah, and I hear the ex-girlfriend or whatever her name is. She gonna say, yeah, I got a bat in the car, and I'm gonna knock that B head off her shoulders. I was like, I hope she not talking about me. Like, I just hope she not talking about me. And then she gonna turn to 2 dancers, a fat dancer and a little skinny crackhead dancer, and gonna say, y'all better help me. I'm like, what? Like, girl, okay. So I walk to the back. I call my dude. I'm like, babe, like, this girl tells me she got a bat and she gonna knock my head off my shoulders. Like, this girl tripped out or whatever. He's like, look, just move around. I'll be there to pick you up when you get off. Just, ignore it. Like, don't be around her. Just try to, like, be away from it. Like, just move around. Don't be by her or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. So, y'all, it was dead in the club that night. So it was like 1:58, right? I decided, I'm like, okay, well, I'm finna go to the back and get dressed. So I go to the back. I get dressed. I call my dude. I'm like, babe, you outside? He like, yeah. I'm like, babe, I'm finna walk outside. He like, all right, cool. So, y'all, I literally get dressed, put my stuff together, get my bag, walk outside, right? I walk outside. I get in the car. My dude talking to me about something. Next thing you know, while we talking, I see the little ex-girlfriend. She walks outside the same. She basically followed me out the door. She followed me out the door and looked to her right and looked to her left, looked and saw me. Went back inside the club, and immediately came right back out with all 4 of them. It was her, Brandon, and then the guy and the girl that they invited, I guess. So it's all 4 of them outside, right? So my dude, he get out the car and he just run up on them, and swing on Brandon and beat up Brandon, right? And while he beating up Brandon or whatever, he got Brandon on the ground. The boy sliding on his knees, y'all. I might insert the clip. I don't know if I should insert. I don't know if I should get y'all that. But he literally boom, boom, like he like beating the mess out of him. Like, I was scared for Brandon. I was like, oh Lord, like, you was punching the mess out this boy, like. But I understood why he was like mad, because you was talking about my pregnancies, you was talking about my personal, my personal business and stuff. Like, so yeah, you was supposed to get beat up. So the security came over there while they was fighting or whatever, and they pushed both of them they pushed Ken to the ground. And when they pushed Ken to the ground, he like fell on his back and then on his side. And both of them was on his side, and literally Ken had Brandon in like a chokehold, like choking him. So how they was trying to break up the fight, they was trying to like pick up Brandon to where Brandon would be on top of Ken. I was like, oh nah. So I went ahead and went over there and I punched that boy. Like, I swung on him. I punched him right there in the jaw, like on his right jaw. I punched him like pop. And as soon as I punched him, the 40-year-old old lady, she tried to swing. I boop, 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 punched her, boom. We fighting. She like this. I'm like, yeah, like, really like that. So boom, she boom, get them 2 pieces. So then I let her post up. Boom, hit her one time. She on the ground like.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Like she laid out on her back. I'm just going to work. Boom, 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 boom. Like I hit her probably 10 times. Like just swinging. Boom, boom, boom. Then I hear like I think Brandon tried to like hit me from behind. Before he could do that, my dude punched him too, and then the other girl, she tried to like swing or whatever, and my dude punched her too. Like, you not finna, for one, if you swing on a dude, get ready. Like, get ready. My dude is 6'4", 280. You not like, y'all not seeing him. Period. My man work out, go to the gym, eat right. Y'all not seeing him. Baby Brandon is 5'8", 5'9", big old belly, light skin, fat, floppy boy. Like, stop it. You really just a trick. Anyway, so yeah, so we beat them up. We get in the car, we leave, right? That's why my hands look like this, because y'all, my whole fingernail, my whole thumbnail was gone. Like, I beat the brakes off this girl. Like, my dude did his one and I did my one. Yeah, like, we really be beating. Anyway, so yeah, so like, y'all, we get to my house, right? We trying to find somewhere to park. Now, mind y'all, I told y'all Brandon wraps cars. So at the time when he went to the club I worked at, he was in somebody else's car. He was in a customer's car. The customer's car that he was in was a Lamborghini. So this man done pulled up, followed us to my house in a Lamborghini, right? So my dude started doing the dash, like he driving like he in Fast and Furious. We get on the main street, right? And this man still following us or whatever, right? So my dude just driving like he driving like Fast and Furious or whatever, like he driving whatever. So he slams on his brakes, right? Slams on his brakes, and then the little Brandon dude went straight, like he still was going straight down, because I guess he thought we was finna go straight down, but we stopped and he went like that. Then he pulled around to the opposite side of the street, but he was facing this way and we facing that way. And like, I don't want to tell y'all what happened, but I'm gonna just give y'all a hint and y'all can just imagine what happened. Basically, something went boom to Brandon and we pulled off. That's all I'm gonna say. If you can guess what happened, you can guess what happened. Boom, or bop, whatever the sound is. Boom, and then we pulled off, right? All right, boom. So next thing you know, now mind y'all, we didn't know at the time, but Brandon done went back to the club and told the people that was at the club that we basically like at him. I'm not gonna say the words, but we basically like at him or whatever, right? But it's like, what do you do? Somebody following you. What do you expect? Like, you can't chase somebody down the street and think you're not finna get. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would y'all do? You gonna, you know what I'm saying? You gonna bust it. Anyway, so boom. We tryna like, we thought we lost him or whatever. So we get back on the main road. Y'all, the police done got behind us because we driving so fast. And so we had to get out. Oh, my titty sweating. So we had to get out the car and tell him like, hey, like, this nigga following us. Like, we ain't chasing him. So the police pull off and go chase down Brandon or whatever, or try to. But then the next day or whatever, Brandon still just does not stop. Like, he on social media saying he beat up my dude and he body slammed him. Now y'all imagine this, like, for real, use your common sense. My dude is 6'4", 280. You're 5'9", maybe 210. How did you body slam a 6'4", 280-pound man? And you 5'8", 5'9", and you literally was getting punched. Like, I really want to upload the video just to show y'all in slow-mo. Because this man really is delusional. He really think he beat up my dude.
Up, I come back and just hit you with a haymaker, dunk your ass, hit your ass with like a 4-piece. Get him off me.
Y'all, he was on live. He was on story, just, oh my God, he would not stop. Like, we thinking once you got beat up, you would shut up. Y'all, this man did not shut up. He would not shut up. Like, oh my God, he would not shut up. Like, it was getting ridiculous. Like, so then when I finally got like a little bit of the video, I sent it to my dude. I'm like, hey, go and post this. And I'm gonna post it too, just to show everybody what really happened. He really lying so hard to where you really think that he really did beat up my dude. Oh my gosh, y'all. So all this happened or whatever, right? So he doing all this internet stuff. But then when the video came out, it was like, oh, nah, like, you really capped. Like, everybody could tell he was capped. Y'all, like 2 days later, no, a day later, right? The next day, I talked to my manager or whatever. He like, yeah, we gotta let you go because basically saying that we tried to set Brandon up. And I said, well, how do I set him up when they followed me out the door? I didn't follow him. Like, how does it even work? But he was saying on the camera, it looks like that we set them up. But I'm like, how? If I'm walking outside with my dance bag and I got flip-flops on, and my dude came to pick me up, and your ex literally walks outside, looks to the left, looks to the right, goes back inside, and brings y'all outside, that means y'all came outside looking for something. Like, anyway, y'all, so anyway, I ended up getting I guess fired. I got fired or whatever from my job. And I just like, that's so lame. Like, that's really what this man wanted. Like, he just wanted me to get fired or whatever. So the next day, like, people calling me and my dude because they know both of us, and they like, man, like, y'all beat them up. Like, they trying to, like, they was basically saying like the stuff Brandon was posting on Instagram was kept. Like, this man was going on lives. He kept saying he beat us up or he beat up my dude or whatever, all that. Like, but I'm like, you literally brought your ex to fight, right? But you was talking mess about this girl. She was crying, saying she loved you, she want to be back with you, whatever. You was dissing her for me, right? I left you for my ex, right? And then she comes into the club and fight for you, and then get beat up for you. You weird. Like, that don't even make any sense. Y'all, plot twist. I want part 2, comment part 2, and I'm gonna finish telling y'all the tea on this because this is too much. Now, thank you for watching Diaries of a Dancer. It's your girl Candy, and I'm out.
Can't focus on